Welcome to Mind Your Business, the channel where we are in a everybody business. If you don't mind getting in people's business, you're on the right channel. Talking about current topics and gossip. Well, my lord, what a piece of mix-up on Sunday's episode of Love Island. Picking up on the Yewande, Danny and Arabella love triangle, things got a bit intense. Now, you know I'm team Yewande. So when she asked to speak with both Danny and Arabella, I was definitely in her corner and shouting, "Go girl!" Yeah, I thought, yes, that's a boss move. Now, I like that she went straight to the point and went straight to the source, repeated what Arabella had to say to clear things up and to get an understanding. As I've said before, I do not trust Danny. See my last video to hear my suspicions and the leaked phone call from his ex-girlfriend. And I also think Arabella is very sly. The way she tried to imply that, Yewande was angry and, who wouldn't be in her predicament? Then Danny added to that as well the angry narrative. For a moment there, it felt like we was heading down the angry black female road, as if no other girl in her shoes would feel the same way. Now, I didn't buy Arabella's little act, to the girls when she made out she was sharing that her and Danny had the connection, just to put Yewande in the picture, just to be helpful. I don't feel like it came from a place of being helpful. I feel like she's got her own agenda and she wants what she wants. Obviously, it is a game. It is a game. It's about, finding love. But I do feel like she's a bit more calculating. Even the way she's dealing with Danny and the way it almost seems like she's kind of coaching him into what to do, So, when they had that conversation about Yewande showing her affection towards him, and she was implying that it seems forced and things like that. Just the way that she seems to be coercing him a little bit. I've been clocking onto that.
You want me to say to you on there, listen, happening?
Yeah. So I don't really feel like she cares about her feelings. I think she just clearly wants to, clearly cares about her own. She's out to please herself, which, it's each man for their own in this type of situation. But of course, given the fact that we've been watching and I've been investing my time into this, I'm still team Yewande. Anyway, I still feel like Arabella is definitely stirring the pot with the whole Danny issue, and she's enjoying that. She's not even worried about Anton anymore whatsoever. She is all focused on Danny. So it would be interesting if they added another boy and, a good looking boy, and to see whether, her eyes would then divert to the new guy or whether she's still set on Danny or not. Obviously, we know it's a game and it's all good TV and it's about finding love. But I think she knows good and well what she is doing, and she's not there to be a friend to Yewande, okay? As for Yewande, I felt so bad for her. She finally opened up to this damn Danny boy. And now look, poor thing. But you never know. Someone else might come in the villa. On the other hand, it does make me think back to the video that I done speaking about colorism, where I said that they need to put people in there that like black girls. Because she literally has one choice. This whole time she's had one choice. So now that the choice that she liked, he seemed to like her, but now he's messing around. Like I said, I don't trust him anyway. I think he went in there with an agenda, which was to go for her because she was easy prey. She's also gorgeous, but from the outside, obviously, anyone who goes in now, as far as I'm concerned, you really know what the public perception is of the people in there. So that to me was quite an easy win. She literally had no choice this whole time, and he knew that going in, if he went for her, she's basically an easy target, and he gets to stay in the game. But now Arabella has entered. She's definitely his type, so maybe it's messing his plan a bit, which is why we're seeing this slight wobble. I have to give the boys a pat on the back because they definitely had Yewande's back, especially Michael, who to me seems like her big brother in the house. And you can see that he wasn't impressed.
He's opened up to you, to everybody,
I just
and then basically
finally opened
you
up.
just told the lies. That's how it looks.
Proper like
Even the original Mr. My Head Won't Turn, Tommy Fury, added his 2 pence in about, Danny looking basically like a liar, because he did lie. He said to you one day, yes, his head wouldn't turn and he's basically into her. So I'm really glad that she backed him up on that, because he was definitely a liar. So yeah, he's definitely a liar. And I also like the fact that Michael called him out and said that he was acting like a dickhead, basically the way he was moving. Well done, Mike. Well done. Now, after what looked like a sleepless night, bless her, you one day end up taking the mature route and said that she didn't mind, if Danny gets to know Arabella, which I was side-eyeing. So giving him the option to choose, in the hopes that, he'll pick her, which I still am side-eyeing. Now, I would love, like I said, for them to just find another guy to throw in there that would really like her and, she can then have that romance. But, this is a show, so it doesn't obviously go in the perfect way. I just don't like the idea of you one day sitting there waiting to be picked by this guy, and I don't trust him at all, as I keep saying. Anyway, we'll see what happens in tonight's episode. But Danny, I've got my eye on you, and I do think you are a big fool at the moment. So anyway, on to Maura and Tom. Yes, they had a kiss, ooh, but I still don't think that they have a natural connection or a natural chemistry. But it'll be interesting to see if that grows over the coming days. But based on what Tom did yesterday night, he's definitely put a full stop in that. I think Maura was in her right to really go ballistic on him. There's two sides here, right? And this might not be a popular opinion, but it is what it is. Now, Maura does come off as a little bit fast, yeah? She comes off a bit fast. She likes to talk sexually. So, unfortunately, guys will presume that she's missexual and she's overly sexual. Did you not see the conversation with her and Molly May? Even Molly May was shocked that she had only slept with 5 partners. Why? Because perception is real, and it's not necessarily a real thing, but I'm saying people think it's real, okay? So, if you talk about sex all day, people think that you're overly sexualized and you're just, going to give it up. So, part of that is, you being aware of what you're saying and how you're kind of being perceived and the image you're putting out there. Let's be real on it, okay? That's why, like I said, I do believe you need to be aware of what you're saying, okay? But then in saying that, picking up the covers, remember what she was doing before? She was picking up the covers, looking down at Tommy's private bits, trying to be flirtatious, trying to say, get him into bed, and she was chasing him, asking him to get into bed with her, suggesting that she couldn't hold out in bed if she did get coupled up with someone, and she would sleep with someone, if the cameras were there. That's what she implied. So based on what Tom might have been watching, I'm assuming Tom's been watching it before he went in. He saw her chasing Tommy. He's seen how she's gone on with that. So he's thinking, yeah, I'm in there, okay? So that's partly her own fault because of the way that she's portraying herself. I'm not saying that, he should definitely assume it, but it's going to happen because if you portray yourself in that way, people look at you and think that's how you are, right? So in my opinion, yes, she does a bit too much. But that being said, I don't blame her for blasting Tom. What he did was completely out of order. He just showed that he's a little boy. And the boy's reactions to it was quite hilarious, Tom opened his mouth and he ended his night within a matter of seconds. And I just thought, well, what were you thinking? You're a complete idiot for even saying that. I mean, you said it to the boys, and then the fact that she heard you and asked you, and you had the brazenness to say it to her, what do you expect? Yeah, some girls maybe it might have gone over their head. I don't know many that it would, to be fair. But yeah, you're making her look quite tarty, and she don't like that, even though she's been making herself look like that anyway, inadvertently. But still, again, I still feel like she's quite within her rights to blast him and tell him to, F off and whatever else is going to transpire today. But we shall see. But again, yes, my opinion might not be popular, but I do believe you've got to be careful about the image you do put out there about yourself, as unfortunately you do have guys like that who behave like complete dickheads and will think, okay, yeah, that's an easy prey. And it's all well and good you saying, no, well, you should know better, guys should know better. Clearly, a lot of people don't know better. So we just got to make sure we're doing good on our side as women and as girls, making sure that we're doing what we need to do for us. If we want to talk about sexual stuff, you can. But, just be careful about who you're doing it around. Not everyone is cool. Not everyone takes it lightly. Some people are really stupid and take everything really seriously. But anyway, we shall see what's going to happen. But again, I do think he saw how full on she was with Tommy and the flirting and just thought it was his lucky night. It also showed that he had a lack of respect for her in the fact that, he said that to her and that he repeated that as well, which the boys' reaction to that was pretty hilarious. But anyway, tonight will be interesting. It looks like Maura is still ripping off Tom's head, quite rightfully so. we'll see what happens with Yewande, Danny and Arabella. We know Yewande said that she's going to kind of step back a little bit. Arabella won't be stepping back. I'm sure she's going to use this as her opportunity to go for it. She's already said that she's still going to go and talk to him, even when Anna said, he's showing her his true colours and all that kind of stuff. Like I said, Arabella is sly and she has her own little agenda. And obviously she's probably a girl who's just used to getting what she wants. What do you guys think? Let me know below. Yes, so thanks for watching that. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and hit that notification bell so you know when I am uploading some more of people's business. So until then, my nosy people, stay blessed.